continuing in chapter 16, we're now on section 16.5, biologically important disaccharides. We already covered the monosaccharides, so let's look at the disaccharides. You remember disaccharides just means that it's two monosaccharides that are combined together. So that's what we're recalling. All it is they're combined, they're joined together with an oxygen bridge. So also remember that a hemiacetal, which is a aldehyde and alcohol mixed together, the hemiacetal, when you take a hemiacetal and you combine it with an alcohol, it's going to form an acetal. When you take a hemiketal, which is an aldehyde, alcohol and a ketone, and you add it to an alcohol, it's going to form a ketal. Now, the acetals or the ketals, their forms are given the general name glycosides. Okay? Now, also with disaccharides, the alcohol is going to come from the second monosaccharide. That being said, this is how it forms. This is an example of how a disaccharide is formed. We're taking two monosaccharides, and if you notice, these are both glucose molecules, but one is an alpha, one is a beta. The reason we know this is in this arrangement, our hydrogen's on top here, our hydroxyl's on bottom. Remember, H comes before O in the alphabet, so it's an alpha. A comes before B. In this arrangement, we have the hydroxyl on top, and we have the hydrogen on the bottom. So that would be the beta. So our hydroxyl group and the oxygen group on this are going to react together. They are going to cause the bridge oxygen. So if you see here in this molecule, this would be like our alpha D-glucose here, and this would be like our beta D-glucose. They're going to use this OH to combine together. And what is released off of that is just a water. So that shows, and that's a beta maltose. And you know it's beta because if you look at here, the end, the H is at the bottom and the hydroxyl group is on the top. So that means it's going to be a beta. And we've got a few different, if that structure is on page 549, at the bottom of the page, and it shows you how that is formed. Now there are three disaccharides that are important that we're going to discuss: maltose, lactose, and sucrose. And we will discuss those in the next video. Okay.